Hello everyone, welcome to the Currency of Democracy. I'm your host Josh Davis. This is a libertarian opinion show of how the government is growing, the dollar is losing value, and you should be fed up. Today I want to go over a couple corrections I need to make over a couple shows I've already taped. And yeah, I just need to correct a few things, a few facts that I stated, but they're not facts, and I need to correct it. Also, there's a Continental Congress in Illinois right now. 48 states have delegates in Illinois and they're all talking about how to redress grievances with the federal government because of all the encroaching that has gone on over the years, especially with the Patriot Act and the Federal Reserve, as I've already stated, which is awesome. Also, I need to update you on HR 1207. So far, there are 311 co-sponsors, but we'll see what goes on with that. And also, in conjunction with HR 1207, there's a rally going on all over the United States. Basically, they're talking about ending the Fed, and also, in accordance with that, Ron Paul's book I'd like to bring up onto the show. I bought that book, and it's really easy to read. I'd like you to all check it out. And also, there was one other thing. Judge Napolitano wants to basically have his show moved on to Fox's main network, Fox News. So it won't be just on the internet, it will also be on live TV. So that's what's going on with the Currency of Democracy. Welcome to the Currency of Democracy. Hi everyone, welcome to the Currency of Democracy. I'm your host Josh Davis. Let's get straight to the corrections I need to make. I got corrected by my dad, and that's a good thing. It's always good to be right, you know, whether you're wrong or right in the first place, whatever. So here, I'm gonna make those corrections right now. So let's see. First off, okay, sorry. Okay, first off, we were talking about we were talking about the ownership of land, and I was saying that we don't really own the land completely. I was totally wrong about that. I looked up the information, and we're actually using a fee simple system. So that's how the land is taxed. It's all based on eminent domain, and you know the whole controversy about eminent domain. That's what we use as fee simple. And what I was referring to was allodial title, and that's only used in 2 states, maybe. So basically, we have a fee simple system. Also, in the first show, I was talking about how the Republicans and Libertarians are very, very different, or at least I was alluding to that. And it's not really true. I mean, basically, we're all very conservative, you know, both Republicans and Libertarians. We're conservative fiscally, but a lot of other viewpoints are very different. I have to say, it's you know, like based on the idea of war and that kind of thing. And I also want to clarify where I stand. I am libertarian, and this kind of refers to the first show as well. You know, when I was talking with John Zavalia about how libertarianism is very broad, and that's very true. So let me get back to that. So libertarianism, as I said, is mostly up here. You know, it's this idea of being free. And then authoritarianism is down here. And then socialism and conservatism is over here, you know. But it's more than that. So basically, like I said, you want to strike this line. There's no left and right per se. It's in a 2D spectrum. So, you know, you got so it's more broken up. So libertarianism is this whole like top, or at least it's the idea of being free compared to this. So, and I'm over here. I'm really over here. I'm fiscally conservative, and I like the idea of freedom. You know, I don't like to control anyone. You know, you own yourself, that kind of thing. So you have, I consider myself as Rand Paul. You know, Rand Paul is a senator running in Kentucky. He, or no, he's not a senator yet, but he will be. He's running as a Republican, but he considers himself constitutionally conservative. So, so you're like, I consider myself right here now. I felt, you know, like I was over here most of my life, and then as I got my own job and everything, things started, my opinion started to change. So I'm more, you know, constitutional conservative. So there's also the idea of, okay, in my opinion, okay, Republicans in general think of themselves as totally conservative. They don't really differentiate themselves with the up and down idea. It's more like, you know, they'll take either big government or little government. Usually they like the idea of little government or in their own heads. But a lot of times, in my opinion, there's a lot of doublespeak out there. So, in my opinion, and this is only my opinion, you know, they're down here. And this is where I consider fascism. I mean, like I said, you know, all about the bailouts and the Federal Reserve, that kind of thing. You know, they don't really care to break down the system, as it were. They don't, you know, they just want to try to prevent government from growing, you know, as Republicans, though the leadership, you know, in the federal government, you know, they're actually more progressive. So this is where we see that, you know, interchangeability. You know, this is the leadership, I'd say, of the Republicans. Most Republicans, I'd say, fall in here, and the classical conservative is more up here. You know, the constitutional conservative, the one that will actually, you know, try to conserve government and try to ring it all in. So, but that's only the right side. Then you have, oh brother, then you have, I don't know, like I said before, socialism, communism, all that. But this is the real socialism. Everyone's afraid of socialism, but we already have socialism in the government already. Like I said, you know, you have the, well, corporate welfare for one thing, but you know, you have you know, the Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, all that other stuff. It's already embedded in our government. It's already there. You know, I guess I can't really go any further than this because I need to still explore this.